Where did our camera go? Weird. Let me see. What's this? Yeah, hello guys, welcome to the stream. Has been some minor technical difficulties here in the beginning, but we are getting there. So yeah, as you have probably seen on the other cameras or the other webcams that are available, we have not so great conditions today. I mean, there is very low clouds, has been raining on and off here, a lot of humidity. So yeah, that's not great. Let me see here real quick. But yeah, I am basically ready. Okay. But yeah, I had to take a bit longer to prepare this time because I don't have my usual streaming car. So yeah, that's I had to move all the stuff over, and not everything is where it's supposed to be. So yeah, I am just going to adjust some quick settings here. Okay, so we are in the air finally, but we made pretty good timing. Okay, I can see a lot of you here already. A lot of the useful names here. I can see Sequel is here, Opal Guy, Israel, Susie Jones, Tia Sarin, Anakin, Otis Snarl, Makamama, Diana Hartman, Barb Mack is here, Sean Papworth, Susie Jones, Gail James, Witchipool, Lacey, Marianne. Yeah, many of you are here. Yeah, I was careful enough to schedule this pretty early so that most of you would know that we were streaming today. Heike has been member for 14 months. Lazy for 13, our friendly rock landmark, so we know where we are. yeah, there's a rock here. Oh. I'm just gonna... Yep, here's the rock, so you should know exactly where we are. And you can see if you zoom in that there is a bit of rain, unfortunately. So I am not going to be flying, well, not to begin with. I won't be flying the second drone that I have. Don't really want to risk a drone that I don't own. So that's better. I'm just going to adjust some things here real quick. Parisos Pero says, can you show a little bit more, bit of the sky and more of the ground? Seeing the relief is important. Yes, I will try to do that. Oh, Hafi Magnusdóttir is here as well. Mikey Hergens and Robbie Robin. All right. So yeah, let's just go out there and try not to get too wet. I noticed it here on the way that a lot of the area here in the northern side, we have a lot of steam coming up there, but that is just well, it's really tough to see it here because of the clouds. But we had a lot of steam coming up there, but that is just because of the rain that has been going on. The rain was supposed to stop between 4 and 6, but well, at least on the forecast that I saw, but we can't really know for sure. Can never know with the Icelandic weather. I'm actually going to... Oh, there is actually a lot of rain right now, so probably not the smartest to go out just yet, because, well, it comes and goes, the rain. So yeah, it's gonna get super wet right now. Okay, I am actually going to land it just real quick. I also might have to move my other camera indoor because yeah, there is just so much rain. So I'll just land real quick, and yeah, I'm just gonna move some stuff around, and then we will be back in the air pretty quickly. I mean, the drone isn't waterproof, so I just don't want to push it. So yeah, I am going to also move the camera here. where did this rain come from? Okay, I'm just gonna show you how much rain is here. Just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna save the drone. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it is a little bit of rain. It's not good. But it will be gone in like 2 minutes, I think. But I would rather not ruin my equipment. That's for sure. But yeah, like I said before, I am not using my normal streaming car. I borrowed Laura's car to use it because the spare part for mine arrived just before the weekend, so it's currently being fixed. So yeah, I have to make this one do in the meantime. So let me see. I will just okay. It's getting better. Hannelore Eisenberg, thank you so much for the super chat. And Hafi Magnusdóttir, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Artie Snorro says the rain usually comes from above. Yeah, well, not in Iceland. It can come from every direction here. Okay, so it seems to be pretty okay now to go and fly again. Okay, so I am just going to be quick. Gonna put the drone out, get back in the air. Oh. It's just all wet. Put in the battery as well. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let me see. Where is yeah, the lens is all wet. Just wiping it a little bit. Okay. We are back in the air. let's hope it doesn't rain like this again, because it's I mean, the drone can handle some drops, but this much rain is it can get quite risky. Yeah, I'm just going to move a bit out there. Anakin gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Anakin. Thank you. Really appreciate it. As you can see, it's still a bit wet. Oh. Yeah, I mean, when you look over there, it's sunny and nice. Just gonna. But then there is this occasional rain that comes in. That's distracting us a bit. But yeah, as soon as I think it's safe, I will be using the second drone. That drone that I will be using is it's called DJI Matrice 4. Matrice 4E stands for Enterprise, and that drone is good for example, measuring things, 3D scanning and mapping. And what I think is the most exciting use for it here is that it has this laser rangefinder. You might be wondering what that is exactly, but with the laser rangefinder you are able to measure distances. Like so I can, for example, I could take this rift here. I'm gonna brighten this up a bit, and I could measure how wide it is with the drone. Like I just make a point, one point, and then a second point, so I can measure the distance between them. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. And these drones can you can connect it with RTK, so that they are very precise with their measurements. Oh, it's very wet over there. What is this? I need to clean the lens. Just gonna speed here to the side just to see if we can clean it up a bit. Okay. It's tough. I want to get out there just a bit. Yeah, I wanted to use the other drone to measure, for example, the width here of where the last lava river was, or the previous lava river. Just how wide it is, and you could use it to measure just how wide the cones are. I'm not entirely sure how it would be if we measure the height, but I was gonna try it anyways. So we'll see. I see signal interfering. Let's see. It's getting a bit drier. A little bit. it's very bright back there. So I will actually have, it's better if I fly out there and oh, getting some interference. If I watch the other direction. Yeah, the sun is coming out and all we need is for the rain to go. Fully, I mean. Maddie Ann gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Maddie Ann. Really appreciate it. And Sarah Blue Lightning. Sarah Blue Lightning gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Using the windshield here just to see the drops, just to see how the status of the rain is. I do think things have cleared up a bit right now. So I'm actually, I want to use the time and head like speed back, just so that so that I could be sure that we can actually try the other drone before maybe there comes a rain again. I just really interested to try it. It also has incredible zoom capabilities, so that will be interesting as well. And for the nerds out there that like to see the numbers, I will be having the overlay, so you will see all the numbers, all the data. So yeah, you will see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, you will have to bear with me a bit with that drone, because I just picked it up yesterday in Dronefly, and I have used it for I think 5 minutes. I just turned it on, checked a little bit how it worked, and yeah, so we will be figuring it out together. I hope you guys are interested in it. Just backing it in. Let's bring out the other one. Yeah, I'm actually also going to take out. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, I am just going to pick up the other one here in the back. Really quick. So yeah, I just have to swap the controller. I'm getting there. Lazy. I don't get the option to buy memberships. Huh, that's weird. That's weird. But thank you so much, Lazy, for the very generous donation. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out here real quick. Oh. Yes, it's good. This is what I was waiting for. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, I am ready. Let me see. So yeah, you probably don't need all this here above. That's a bit pointless for you to see. So yeah, this is a Matrice 4. It's a new drone from DJI, and or Matrice 4E. This particular one is probably or as far as I know, it's the first one in Iceland. Arnold just received it a couple of weeks ago in Dronefly. It's really interesting, and there is a thermal version of this same drone, but we hadn't opened it up yet. But I'm sure that we will get to try it sooner than later here on the stream. Can't wait to do it. So I am going to here turn on this one. So this is the rangefinder, or the laser rangefinder, RNG. You see the red cross there. It can measure like the distance, and here on the left side it says ASL, and you see the coordinates there. That's actually so we can see the exact coordinates of the point, the center point that I'm pointing at. So for example, if I take this crack here, I know that this crack is actually at 6391 blah 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 north and 2240 blah 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 west. And I see also the estimated ASL, or that is the height of that particular area. Very interesting stuff, you guys. That's yeah. So what I wanted to, what I thought was the most interesting, I'm just going to show you real quick. If you take, for example, this part here, we can go, and I'm just going to open more, do here, and I next. Yes, yes, I know all this. And we can add a point, for example. So we can add a point here. Object's too close. Why is it? Is it bouncing? Oh. Huh, it's bouncing off the lava field there. That's weird. But okay, we can. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. No, wait, why isn't it zooming in here? So we can actually put a point here and another point here and see the distance between that point, so we can measure it. It's pretty cool. But this one isn't really interesting. Like, I just wanted to show you real quick what it was. But yeah, like I said, I have barely scratched the surface of what this drone can be used for. So yeah, this is still very interesting. But I wonder what it does to the lava field if there is some sort of bounce. So I'm gonna create a point here just to see the estimated width of this. No, it doesn't. Somehow doesn't. Well, yeah, that's. So there are some areas, because this is a laser rangefinder. So I'm guessing some areas it can't properly measure. So you can see here, this is yeah, like 4 or 5 meters. It's having a bit tough time here to see. Let me see. Yeah, 5 meters wide here. And I think this one works better if you have RTK, because so this line is gonna stay here, even if I move here a bit. So this is gonna stay, and we can keep measuring stuff. I mean, that's just so cool. It's super impressive. But yeah, I noticed it yesterday when I was trying it, that the line moved a little bit, but that is just because I don't have the RTK GPS ground station here with me. But if I would have that, I'm sure that this point would stay just locked where it is. So yeah, let's just keep moving forward. I'm gonna see if I can move some heights or check out some heights. Yeah, I'm gonna check where the line is. This is just yeah, see, the line is still there. Okay, I also have to check the chat real quick just to. But yeah, this one also has the latest video transmission technology from DJI, the 04 system. That's gonna be absolutely, or I mean, that is fantastic video signal system, and yeah, it's just very good. Okay, so now we can, for example, see here. You can see very clearly where the river was. It was here. So what I am going to do is going to try to find a place here where the laser pointer actually picks up some bounce or proper, and we are going to measure here between to see how wide it actually was. So you can see that this part here, it's roughly at this area 100 meters wide. So that's how wide the lava river was, if you were wondering about that. Pretty... Wait, why did it go? Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot to do this one. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. Oh, I'm so glad that the rain stopped so that we could try this out. This is what we have been missing here on the stream. This is it. So there is like a rock that's standing kind of up in the air that I have been seeing. Pretty interesting to see if you're able to measure it a little bit. No, it doesn't stand that very tall up there. Getting a bit bad video signal here. Huh. Okay, let's try something else. I'm gonna move just a bit higher up. Now let's see how wide this cone is here. So we are going to make a point here. Point. Oh no, you have to find a spot where it picks it up. All right. Here we go. 25 meters here. Come on, let's... Oh yeah, I have the point here. And here. And yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see how this works during an actual eruption. It will be very interesting to see. Sorry for the fast movements here. I'm just a bit excited. So you can see our lines are still here. That's so cool, and it seems to be on the right area. Now let's check a bit on the zoom, because I managed to try the zoom a little bit yesterday, but not quite as much as I wanted to. So it should work better, but we have such our video signal is struggling a little bit. I'm just gonna go back to the wide angle camera, see if I can get a bit better signal. Okay. I think you can even zoom more. Where can I see how much zoom I have? Yeah, I mean this is only 25x. I mean we could go all the way in there almost, but yeah, I don't have a good enough signal for it. Okay, I'm just going to go a bit here. But yeah, I haven't like yeah, I mean you can also do these. You can select an area, so I can do this one and do this point, so I can basically see the like how big the area is actually. It's quite interesting. Haven't tried this feature yet. So yeah, up there you will see the, like we can see the information up in the top left corner. 7,658 square meters. I'm not having a great signal out here because I don't have it connected to my external antenna. That's why. So yeah, this is. I mean, it's so cool to see it there, and yeah. But it's also very nice to you can use this drone to scan in the whole area. So I could put a mission, like if I want to scan in this whole lava field, and the drone would go automatically and scan it and create a 3D model of it, so that we could just check it out later. Yeah, but I guess you have to focus on finding the points where you can actually measure stuff. So I see that you probably have many questions. I've gotten way what do I say? I'm way behind on the chat, so I'm just gonna move up a little bit. So that you can get a decent image. There you go. Oh, I missed some membership gifts. Let me wait a second. I don't want to don't want to leave you guys hanging. Let me see. Peter McCann, welcome to Explorer. I missed that one. And Laura, a member for 13 months. Thank you for being a member, Laura. Salamandra, a member for 9 months. Here we go. Yeah, I missed these messages somehow. Maddie Ann gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Maddie. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Wait, I think I've already... No, the chat is all messed up here. I think I've already thanked Maddie here. I did that above. What's it doing here? Barmac UK gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Barmac. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Then we have HD Via. Tell us a story while we wait for the rain to stop us. Oh, it's all the way since the rain. No, it stopped soon enough, thankfully. And now we have just the sun here. That's really nice. And Richard Shoesmith gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna move here out of this so I can... What is this? Yep, here we go. Arvin Hollestall, welcome to Explorer. Oh, the sun is exactly where the computer screen is. So I'm having a really hard time here reading. Are you high enough in the air so that if it doesn't erupt while you're above the air, drone is safe? Yeah, I think it's highly unlikely that the drone would be exactly where it comes up, but we'll see. Jay Riz is asking if the battery is stronger. Yes, the advertised flight time on this drone is 49 minutes, so it's definitely better. I mean, if you're using it in cold weather, it's going to be less for sure. But yeah. Zoe Nerdhouse says, I have 3 M30T and 2 docks. Nice. That is really nice. That's some setup. Yeah, ET says, have been blocking about half the view, but all those sharp movements and quick turns, just too much. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a bit, it's a mix with fast. Well, I haven't changed any of the settings on the drone. You can of course make it softer, but it's just how it comes out of the box. And yeah, also I'm a bit excited, so it's I'm looking around a bit. Sorry about that. Seagull says, the 3D model speaking my love language. Yeah. Yeah, Opelka says, oh, betting the settings allow you to slow the rates of the camera. Yes, that is correct. Just, I can definitely make them slower. So here we have better signal. So I can maybe see how, let me see. I'm going to try not to make you guys flight sick. Yeah, quite a good zoom. Yeah, that digital zoom is, well, it's okay, but not, yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, it's too far away from the rangefinder to reach it. The laser rangefinder can only reach, well, only, it's quite good, 1.8 kilometers. Do the measurement stuff show on photo or 360? I'm not exactly sure how it works, because I haven't used it. Yes, I can take photographs with it, but I mean it's not... Oh, I can actually take 360 as well. I wonder how that one turns out. I had no idea. Maybe I should try to do a 360 just to see what, like, how it will be. So just giving you a heads up about that. Gonna take a 360 now real quick to see how it turns out. I do think the sensor is the same as in the Mark III series, the main image sensor. That's gonna use this one, so it's might be close. But we'll see. James Peel is asking, can you measure the height of the cone? Yes, I was gonna try to do it today to see how it turns out. So we will just have to check if we can make it over there and measure it. I can do it on the next battery. I will have to swap it, and then I will try to bring it all the way out to the other cone. Parisos Pelusul is asking, DJI Matrice 4E or 4T? I have the 4E right now, Matrice 4E. Whoops, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, hopefully we can try the 4T as well, the thermal drone. But not today. So as you can see here, the first line that we made here, the 4.9 meters, it has moved slightly, but that is because of well, is it moving back? But yeah, it's because we don't have the R2K with us. When we have the R2K, it's gonna, yeah, everything is, I think it has just a centimeter accuracy or something like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to move back and swap the battery, even though we have plenty left. We have like 30%. But it's just because I want to get going and move towards the cone there in the south. And yeah, I think it's the cone from the May-June eruption. Or I mean, it's on top of the cone from the March eruption, but the buildup was huge in the June eruption. So yeah, I'm gonna swap battery, see if we can reach out there, and well, see how the measurements go. Oh wait, I wonder, it has these smart track features with AI, if it can actually spot the cars over there in the far distance. Yeah, it can. See, it should count the cars that are in the image. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap the battery, and then we're gonna see if we can get it a bit further out. Okay, almost ready. I'm going to see one thing here. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I should have taken with me one well, adapter, so I can with this special adapter I can actually connect this controller to my external antenna as well. Give us significant boost to the range that we get. Let's see. Yeah, I see you guys are fans of of having the overlay or the HUD, so you can see the pilot's view. That's good. It's not something I usually have on, but when we have all this interesting information, then why not? Let's see, why not? Okay, let me see. So yeah, here is the drone actually. I'm gonna see if I can get a bit closer look. It's very small and yeah, it's very easy to bring whatever. So that's really good. You can see the point, the top. There is like a hat on it. That's the RTK module. It's a built-in on this drone. So yeah, if you want some super accurate measurements, that's it's very good. Oh, wait a second. I'm just gonna. Oh, don't know what the camera did there. Gonna move here. Oh, the sun is absolutely killing me. Okay. It's like right behind the computer. So when I was trying to read the chat, just to see sun, yeah, I was basically watching just the sun. But yeah, this drone, I was showing you a little bit of the AI features, the built-in AI features in it. It can identify like cars and persons, and even tell you how many persons are down there. So, I mean, even if it isn't like fully 100%, it does help tremendously, I think, if you are like looking for something specific, or yeah, it gives you, like, tells you where things are. But yeah, it's what do they say? Richard gives me Mappy for the new drone name. Yeah, Mappy might be a good name actually, because it's a mapping drone essentially. Like yeah, you can build maps with it. I just haven't done much of it myself, these drone mapping, so I haven't like introduced myself the features yet. But it's, yeah, if you would go on YouTube and write Matrice for drone mapping, you would see exactly how it is. It's super easy. For example, if I would want to map this this cone, I could just create a plan for it, for the drone, and it would automatically take images all around the cone and then stitch it together into point clouds. And then afterwards I could go into DJI Terra, that's software for that sort of stuff, and it would stitch everything together. So then we have a 3D model of the cone. That's I know many of you would be interested in it, but let's let's just start here. That's yeah. Is I think my mic is running out of battery soon. We'll see. Okay, so the signal is dropping a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna step out of the car here, or try to move the computer a bit, so the cable reaches. See if the signal is any better here. Yeah, it might be that the booster was also messing a bit with it. Yeah, it's a bit better here. Oh, but then the cable is... Okay, wait. I'm just gonna... Yeah, next time I have to make sure that I have the expansion. Or the piece that's missing. But yeah, just to make it clear, I don't own this drone. If there was any misunderstanding, Arnar in Dronefly, I got it borrowed from him. This is Dronefly's drone. As you know, Arnar has been very helpful with the stream, letting us borrow his new tech when needed. Oh, by the way, there is you can see WS there, 04, 08, 04.8. I think that's the wind actually, because it can show you the wind direction and how much wind there is. So here we do have the cone, but then there is the measurement. The problem is, like, because it's not a straight line, so it's like, so the base is here. So I don't know exactly how it would measure it. Like it's just gonna be from this point to that point. But it gives us kind of an idea. And it's always up. It seems like it's around between 30, like 35 maybe, something like that. I think it's what we originally estimated, around 30 meters height. But yeah, it's not a straight line, so it might be slightly more meters than there actually are. Yeah. But we can see how wide it is. That's something we can do. If the smoke or the steam allows. Oh, we are pretty far out. So there is this steam. So we are just gonna use this one here real quick. This is not totally accurate, but oh, it's quite big. Let's see. But then we can also just since this is a very special cone. Like it was, in my opinion, of the cones that formed in the last year, I think this one was the most beautiful one. So what we can do, we can measure the edges of the cone. Here. Here. Okay. Yeah. I'm having a bit hard time seeing it down there, but I think this is around the edge of it here. Let's see if we can. I'm having a hard time to lock it in here. Come on, give us a spot. Okay, I'm just going to do it down here, because this is not. Oh no, why didn't it come? Oh well. How can I actually change this one? No, I don't know. Sorry. Like it's the smoke is messing with us a bit here, but we get some information out of it. I want to see your comments on this. Whew. I have some signal here. No, I'm too far away. So yeah, as you can see, it moves around because we are moving, but yeah. But how do I actually erase this one, for example? That's something that I have to learn. I haven't gotten so far. Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the settings, like where it stores this information. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it now. Yeah, it's really interesting to finally be able to see, like, or at least get an idea of how big things are in general. Where did it go? $50 meters. So a lava river like this, if we can actually get a signal. It's like 5 meters. It looks so small, but it's 5 meters. That's a lot. I have pretty clear image here, so I am gonna do a little bit of zooming. Not so much. Yeah, I'm still not familiar enough to be adjusting the color that much manually on this one. But yeah, they should be close to the true colors. But yeah, these are massive. I wonder if I can actually, yeah, sorry for the quick movements. I am going to go, because we have such a good battery, I am going to go over there towards the cone from, well, the latest cone, the last eruption. Gonna see if we can get in some quick measurements there. We have still 50% left of that battery. That's 20 minutes, they say. Gonna see if I can actually go in real quick without losing connection. I have been missing all of your chat here. There are these mountains I'm a bit worried about. They will block the signal, so I might just have to get there. But yeah, here are the things that I was measuring in the earlier flight. So the 101 meter, it's the width of the lava river. But yeah, as you can see, because of the, well, because we don't have the ground station, I'm like a broken record. That's why the lines move around. So I will have to try it with the ground station as well sometime. This is just the first try. I'm sure Arnar will let us use it more often. Okay, I think we should be able to clear these mountains. I think there is a slight mountain here between us. So I'm just going to go further out and go lower down. Yeah. Yeah, you can see all that black down here. That is lava. So what I am going to do is I am going to go here. Oh, look at this. You can actually make these bigger so that so you can see each direction of. This is good for when you're flying close to things. So what this does is I mean, you have probably noticed it. If I'm going left, this shows the left camera, and if I'm going front, this shows the front camera. It basically works. It's just to make your flight safer, so you know that you're not flying into things and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Lisa is asking about max distance. Well, the FTC version, I think they advertise it as 25 kilometers. I don't recall if they had different maximum distance for Europe or the CE marked. Okay, I'm pushing the limit a bit here. All right, back home. This is the last one. I remember when we had all the bad weather, we had this coming out here on the side. So I'm gonna move a bit here. I mean, it's gonna be almost like, I'm not sure how accurate it will be if we measure the height of this one. I mean, I can take it from this base here and take it to the top base of the cone. Like here, but it's gonna, like, it's not gonna, like, it is not 48 meters tall. It's definitely not. It's slightly less, I think. Maybe closer to 40 meters or something. But it is, because it's of course not a straight line. Oh. Having some connection issues. But I can measure between here. So we take this point, use it here, towards that point, over there. That says, well, roughly 60 meters. Between these 2 points, so that, well, we get some sort of scale. Well, yeah, that's how big it is. Okay, so we will have to start working our way back. I don't want to push it. Don't really want to push it with this drone. I would, well, he would not be very happy if I were to, well, lose it on the first flight. That would not be popular. I want to be able to get stuff from there. So I'm going to get a bit closer to home. cold. Let me see. 59.9. Wow. Yeah, it was I didn't think it was that big. Like it's like we're always watching it from like so different perspectives that it's, yeah. I just can't wait for us to be able to like look at an active eruption and be able to measure it just like that. So we have still some battery. I guess I can go real quick up here a bit closer to the road across the lava field. Gonna turn on the AI, see if it picks up some cars. Maybe we could measure the width of it. The other battery is charging, so I only have 2 batteries with this one, by the way. Okay, I'm not gonna push it. Let's just bring it home and use the next battery for this. Where are we? Oh, sorry. Okay. He thinks our rock is a person. Oh, I mean, it's a troll. Could be, could be. No, he knows. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they are like they will be using probably like some like the AI features will definitely improve over time as more people use it and they get more tests done. It's not yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to swap the battery real quick. Then I'll be right back in the air for probably the last flight. Well, unless it erupts. That could always happen. Yeah, it's so nice that we are having longer daylight now compared to December or before when we were doing the live streams. We have way more to work with, especially if it erupts. Okay. Almost ready. Wendy says really cool stuff happens when you're live. Thank you. It's we have been pretty lucky or good at finding some interesting things. Witchable says, do we need to start a new fund for this drone? No, we will just borrow it from Arnar. That's fine. We will let him pay for it. No, just kidding. So yeah, let's. Here you can see a bit of the zoom. So you can see it's pretty good. Huh. Seems like someone has been shooting this sign for some reason. That's odd. I don't know. It looks like it. And here are some equipment. Don't touch. Yeah, let's go up. Let's see if we can get there without losing the connection. Yeah, Tim points the drone price is around 0.9 million Icelandic. Yeah, I think it's more here because we have a value-added tax. So it's, I think it's, if I remember correctly, if you buy it in Dronefly, it's around 1.2 or like between 1.2 and 3. I don't remember. But if you're considering getting one, you should go to talk to Arnar and he will give you some good deal. This is not a sponsored ad, by the way. Just finally, there were 2 more earthquakes around here, 1933, 78. Yeah, I have not found any earthquakes here since we started the stream. I remember when the early March, when we had the dike intrusion. I felt those. So yeah, for what I can see quickly with the AI, it helps you kind of, it finds varieties, like when it sees something different, it picks it up. And why are we not picking up these cars? A little bit higher. You can see how tall the walls are. Here we could do a width line, for example. Not that we need to know the distance, just want to see it. Why is it not picking up? Yeah, let's just put it here. So it could be like 500 meters here in between. Yeah, Wendy says, remember you being live and the Blue Lagoon started evacuating. Yeah, that was weird. It really could have erupted at that time. Here we can see the parking lot. Still business as usual. Can you measure the width of the top of the berm? Yes. That might be interesting. I think that's a good idea. You will just take it. It's not exactly. Well, it depends where you want to start. I'm thinking the top of it, right? So just from this edge to that edge. So the top seems to be around 10 meters wide. You see, it's not. I didn't do exactly correct line, but it seems to be around 10 meters wide. Yeah, I was a bit off there. Just gonna do a new one just in case. And then also if you want more accurate lines, you can just do it here. It's really tough to actually see what is like, because when you zoom in like that, what is what. Maybe it's closer to 8.5. I don't know. So between 10 and 8. That's the width. I can just for it is asking if I can measure the height of it. I mean, it's maybe not gonna be exactly the height, but we can do from the ground and up. And I need to find a spot here. Oh, it's too far away. So it isn't like a why did it put it over there? No, the laser is a bit off here. I think I'm a bit far away. But yeah, I would have, I think for better, it would be better if I were down there by the base of it, but it's really tough. Because this is not necessarily the height itself, but this is the distance between. Because yeah, this one is obviously 27 meters is more than the height for sure, because it's that way. But yeah, gives you some sense of scale. Yes. Oh, you can see some sound complaints. They are valid because it looks like the microphone actually ran out of battery, so I will just quickly fix that. So can you hear me now? Yep. Yeah, the mic was it ran out of juice, so sorry about that. Now I am just plug it in here. Oh, it's really tough with my drone controller also. Okay. Yeah, like Sean Popper says, to get a better measurements, you need to be closer and facing it. Yes, that is correct. And I mean, it would be way easier if it was just straight lines, like like house or something like that, to measure heights, because it's not leaning. Okay, so it seems like there are a few drops that are coming. So I need to move this one a bit closer, and I had also promised that I would get some images of it, so I'm going to try to do that. So yeah, sorry about the mic stuff. I thought I had it fully charged up, but turns out it was only at 40%. So it makes sense that it died after almost 2 hours of streaming. So yeah, this is the last flight and I am on my way back now. Should be getting closer. 700 meters or so. So yeah, then I'm gonna take some pictures of it with the other drone. But yeah, I'm not gonna live stream that. I'm just gonna try to finish it before it gets too dark. All right. And it's cool that it's still showing all your measurements. Yeah, it is. I think, yeah, it will just be there until I clear it out. Or, yeah, I'm gonna see a bit. Yeah, I have to just learn more about this drone. This is the first time that I really actually use it. So, yeah, you got to experience that with me. That's good. All right, I am. Wait. Now there are some questions here. I'll answer your question, guys. Yeah, it's for professional use. Like this is not for, like, I mean, of course, if you're rich or something and you have a few $1,000s to spend on a drone that you just for a hobby, then it's totally fine. Go for it. But this is for work and search and rescue. How do import taxes work on products there? Do you buy from a nearby country or will Matrix 4 arrive soon? Yeah, it's Matrice, M-A-T. Yeah, I will. This is the name of the drone. I just put it in the chat. But yeah, the import tax here, it's like around 25% value-added tax, as in many European countries. Quite high in Iceland, actually. So we do have to pay more for our products. I mean, that's just the cost of living in the middle of the ocean, I guess. Amir 2000. Well, thanks for the flight. You're always a rockstar of drones. Get them batteries and use a recharge for your eruption. Yes, will do. Thank you, Amir. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It turned out better than expected today. The live stream definitely didn't start well with massive rain coming in just as I flew out the first flight. Far spotting your car from its webcam. Ah. Yeah, that's all right. But all right, I am going to go and prepare Flippy and use it to take some photos of this one. So I will catch you guys later, and I will be scheduling the next stream. Probably, yeah, there won't. Next stream will probably be a volcano stream, so it won't be. It will just be certainly. I mean, who knows when? Maybe tonight. So yeah. Until then, just yeah, have a great rest of the weekend, and thank you so much for watching.